Beautiful, beautiful Aries. Hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to my channel, Adrian here of AHNGreatLife.com. This is a love reading for you, general love reading. Please take it as it resonates. I'm going to get straight into reading. If there's anything else that you want to know, personal bookings, regression hypnosis, all in the description down below. Okay, so Aries, we're going to start off by looking at what are the things that might be holding you back, challenges, maybe things that you need to deal with. Let's see what those things are. What are those little, those little grrrs, let's see what those things are for you, for Aries, please. Okay, nice. You have got the Six of Wands. This is a space of letting you know, Aries, that this is a space of moving forward. It's a space of victory in love. It's a space of victory in life. I feel that for many of you, you might have gone through quite a lot of sort of like personal challenges and all sort of like personal debacles and things that you went through. But now you're at a space where you are actually ready for love. So if you've been wondering and contemplating and not being sure and, do I go for it? Don't I go for it? Hey, you are ready. All right. You are so ready. Oops. All right. So your first card went straight to the floor. Let's just get it. I'm sitting on a very high chair. So we're going to start off with where you are at the moment. And the first card that came out there for you was the Nine of Water, which is the Nine of Cups in reverse. All right, so Aries, I would say now I understand why you got that very sort of big message over there that lets you know that you are ready, you are ready, you are ready, you are ready. Because many of you feel in a space of feeling that you are not ready. You're feeling like, I'm not ready. I don't think I can do this. I'm just going to give up. It's never going to work out for me. I'm just going to sit here and wallow in my own emotions, and I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. That's just what it's going to be like for me. So that is how you might be feeling, because I feel that a lot of you are very much in your emotions at the moment. Even more so than what might be comfortable for you. And what you want to be mindful of is that I feel that for some of you, Aries, you might actually be open to sort of indulging with things that you sort of know is not the best thing for you to do, but you might still say, like, I'm just going to do it. All right. Okay, we're going to clarify everything. So we're just getting the general picture for you over there. Let's see what are the life influences that is causing this to happen at the moment. We've got the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords. Some of you may feel like there's no options. Now, what I'm picking up here for some of you, Aries, is almost like some of you, it's almost like you in that space where you are deciding to, you know what? And I mean, I want to be careful when I say this, because obviously nobody's above anybody else, but, we have people that are very suited to us, and we've got people that are slightly less suited to us. And I feel that for some of you, you feel there's no choice, there's no option. I'm never going to be with this person. I'm never going to find that love. It's never going to work out. So I'm just going to settle. I'm going to settle so I'm not alone, because whatever the reason is, because ... and you're feeling what that reason is over there. All right. So I feel that some of you have, in a sense, kind of given up on that, true love that you can have. Ancestral message fell to the floor. I don't know what's going on with all these cards going to the floor, but for me, when a card goes to the floor, it's a powerful message. Five of Fire, which is the Five of Wands, ancestral message there for you. Don't be closed off to the magic of life. Don't be... Here's the thing, Aries. You are naturally a little bit more wacky than other people are. It's just who you are. And some of you have sort of forgotten that wackiness about yourself. It's almost like you trying to do the proper thing, You're trying to do the proper thing, be the proper person, say the right thing, don't say the wrong thing. But those are really other people's ideas of what things should be and what love should be. So, be careful of sort of like, almost like betraying your own emotions, if I can say that. All right. Let's see what is the impact from the past here for this current space. Messenger of Fire. All right. So somebody might have told you that they actually, this could be your person. And I feel that somebody might have told you how they feel about you. They may have shared that information with you. And maybe at the time you weren't ready. Maybe, things weren't what they should be, whatever the case may be. And I almost feel like, in a sense, it's almost like some of you might be pulling away from someone, almost believing that maybe that person don't want to sort of like be with you, spend time with you. Um, what I will say honestly, and it doesn't mean that the other person doesn't care about you anymore, but what I will say, Aries, it is you may be overthinking this. All right, you may be dealing here with someone that may have had very strong feelings for you once, but they may have moved away from that now, but they might still want to have you in your life. And I don't know, it's like you're very much in the thinking space of that. All right, let's see what we've got. We're going to definitely clarify what's going on. Yeah, because I don't know, it's almost like also, some of you may have felt like either you're not good enough for someone, or that they're judging you harshly. Be very careful of, respectfully, be very careful of observing things from your emotions. And then emotions can sometimes make you go in funky directions. And so be mindful of sort of like exaggerating a situation within your mind. Okay. um, because I feel it's almost like there's a sense of separation, like a conflict, but it's almost like it only exists on your side. It's like it's not existing on the other side. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's see what we've got with our universal influence for your guides, guardians, angels, Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. You are ready for a powerful new beginning, and it's available for you. All right. But some of you are, it's almost like you're sort of overly suspicious of life, you know? So if somebody gets maybe a little bit too kind, it's for some of you, and it could obviously come from past emotions and feelings as well, but it's almost like not wanting to dare to love, because what if I do and it doesn't work out? Well, your guides, your guardians, your angels want to let you know, Aries, that this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flow, possibility, gateway of love is open to you right now. But, sorry, it's like the old saying goes, you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. And I can tell any of you all, obviously with me being a very curious person, when I was growing up, I grew up in the country. I wanted to set that sort of theory to practice and almost got kicked halfway to death by a horse. Luckily, it missed me, but if it hit me, like it can kick literally a hole right through you, you know. So you've been brought to the water. Life has been brought to your water. Your soul family, your guides, your universe, the God, everything has brought you to this particular point. Um, but you are the one who has to, I won't really say open your heart, because I feel that your heart is open, but sort of more, there's almost like there's gods in your mind, you can almost say, and they're very like, all sort of like, weaponed up. And it's time to let them know that it's okay. They can take a bit of a chill. All right. Let's see what is the potential outcome for this reading. The Tower. That's a good one to actually have, because that is getting out of that mind space where some of you are at the moment. And for many of you, there's marriage on the table. Yeah, there's definitely marriage on the table. Like there's like no two ways about it. There's marriage on the table. All right. There's high level commitment on the table. And then we're also just taking an overall energy for you as well. Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I feel that for many of you, you already have a certain person in mind, and somehow you've got it set in your mind that this person is not going to be open to feeling the way that you feel. It's like you've got it set in your mind, all right? Which doesn't necessarily make it true. Okay, let's clarify. We're going to start by that Queen of Earth there um, in the overall energy. Let's see there. There's definitely, I can't remember who said that now, sorry. I don't normally look at the comments really as I do the readings, so I do apologize for it if I don't acknowledge it. I do always look at them afterwards, but there's a definite clearing of the headspace that is required here. Okay, clear that headspace, like really, really clear. because you have got the Queen of Wands clarifying the Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles, and they're both in reverse. I feel that it's even logically saying that, listen, I need to close my heart. I cannot dare to feel this way. I can't dare to have these emotions. And this is the dangerous thing when we do that. When you do that, when you cut yourself off and you say, I can't allow myself to feel this way because, and because, even though it only exists within your mind, once we become very convinced that that is the case, you're going to start attracting experiences in your life that is going to confirm for you that you are right about that. All right, because remember, what you focus upon is what you bring about into your experience of life. You know, and I know this must be a challenging time, because I see that at some of you, you're like, you know, it's there might be deeper things going on there. You know, there might be deeper patterns of hurt and even childhood patterning and things going on here, because there is that voice in the head, almost like, you know, I'm not strong enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not deserving, it's not going to work. Some of you may come from very abusive past when you know, as far as relationships are concerned, be it your own relationships or be it the examples that were set for you with relationships. It's time to purge it out. It's time to have the willingness to clear that out, because until we do, it has a very bad impact on our life. Okay. And also, I want to send you lots and lots of love, because it's not nice being in a space like that. Okay, at all. I've been there before. It's not nice. All right, so Queen of Water in reverse, which is your current energy. We've got the Empress. You've got the Eight of Swords. I'm going to draw you one more card for that. My lips are dry. The seasons are changing. Bottom of the deck. High Priestess. Anything is possible. Wonderful stuff. All right, so again, there's a very strong reminder. Just because I feel that for some of you, you feel that there are no options, you're at the end of the road, this is never going to work. Yet there's something very beautiful that's happening here in your energy. You may be dealing with someone that's a bit more of a slow mover. Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius. These are not those go, go, go energies. You know, they're going to first take their time. They're going to contemplate how they feel. You could be dealing with a water sign, your Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an earth sign, because this is about really sort of taking your time. You know, you're dealing with someone that's taking their time, that might also not be sure if you are ready. So this is one of the situations that in actual fact, Aries can go either way, because I feel you're dealing with someone that is not really sure if you are sort of like relationship ready. So it's almost like they don't want to push you. Okay, they don't want to put more pressure on you that you may not be ready for. Okay, again, remember those thought patterns that you put out. This is how we sometimes begin to co-create something that we don't want to have. All right, let's look at this Eight of Air in your life influences. Some of you are very overwhelmed by the life things, jobs and those sort of things. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Some of you feel that you've got no choices in your life. Okay, because you know what you want to have, you just can't see how you're going to get it. This is the recommendation that I would give to you. The moment you can open your mind to the idea that what you want to have may one way or the other be possible to you, even if you don't see it right now within your own space, that is how you open the way for that. Okay, let's look at that recent past impact there. Message of air, flip right out, the star in reverse, Aquarius energy in reverse. Okay, so some of you have thought about it, and while you were thinking about it, you realize when you sort of made your own pros and cons in your mind, not going to work. No matter what I do, not going to work. Out of my league, or whatever the case may be, not going to work because, and then I feel that for many of you, that's thinking that when you really think about it, did the thinking come from a clear mind, or did it come almost from emotional sort of, almost like turmoil, flippity floppity vibe? Okay, because emotions can make us believe logically that we are doing the right thing, when sometimes we're not the best thing for ourselves. Okay, let's look at that Ace of Earth. That beautiful message there from your soul family, your guides, and your guardians. What is it that they'd like to say? Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Tower. There's again, this is so terrible. I'm so sorry. Again, beautiful balance available, beautiful love available. This is somebody that you can really build a life with. Really, really, really build a life with. But it's almost like there will always be sort of problems as long as you are holding on to this idea that it's not going to work. However, I do see that beginning to disintegrate. It's almost like you're beginning to see possibility where previously you only saw impossibility. Okay, let's look at this Five of Fire from your ancestors. Just one card. Oh, I love this card in this deck. To me, this is one of those cards that it's almost like you feel like it's never going to work out. It's not possible. There's no way on this planet. Never, never, never. No, never, 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 never. Only when pigs fly, and the next thing you see, yeah, a pig goes flying past you. So this is the impossible, well, I would say within your mind, a seemingly impossible situation with a beautiful outcome. Okay, almost like beyond the impossible. Now let's look for this potential outcome with the Tower of yours. This is one amazing reading. Whoa. You are more ready than you realize. So this card was the Page of Cups. I didn't tell you all. So what we've got, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. I remember when I just started YouTube, which was about 2 years ago, everybody kept on reminding me, show me the cards, show us the cards, because I'll just start doing the reading. But so deal with your inner emotional wounds. I also feel that for some of you, especially, remember we spoke about that voice in your head earlier on, it's for some of you, you may know where it's coming from, but this might be a very close relation, maybe somebody in your family, somebody very close to you. And it's almost like not wanting to necessarily have the sort of feelings towards that person. But remember, as we grow up, with our parents especially, and our guides and our guardians and whoever, they only know the best that they know how. So when we come to the point that we realize, and I like this at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Wands because it's about success, when we get to the point that we realize that they only did the best that they knew how, then forgiveness almost comes automatically. Okay, they didn't mean to screw us up. Okay. And if that resonates with you, Aries, I'd really appreciate you liking the video, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I'm just going to get you a note from the universe on love and connection, and this is all about you. This is about the magic that is you. Let's see what we got for you. What you give will come back. And it says, when in doubt, give. Let them have it. Surrender. Make peace. When there's no doubt, give. Let them have it. Surrender. Make peace. All right. And then the universe says, did I make life too easy? P.S. There's no doubt who is number one in my book, which is you. Okay. Hope that resonates. Hope it helps. See you next time. Bye.